Hi, my name is Diane and I'm coming to you from my garage in the province of Manitoba in the center of Canada, where I am having a yarn yard sale. Now, I kind of made the decision to do this very last minute. Our community is having a town-wide garage sale and I thought, well, why not? Let's just throw our hat in the ring and see what happens, because I'm very overwhelmed by my yarn and I'm trying to rehome it. So I'm going to put a little clip in here of the before part of the sale. I had it all very well organized by $1 bin, $2 bins. I had a $3 bin, and I even have a bin where it's got a whole bunch of those little scrap pieces that I showed you in an earlier episode that I didn't know what to do with. Fill your bag for $1 with those suckers. So here's a little footage of the before opening today, and I will pop back in and let you know of my progress. Our town is having a community garage sale today. So very last minute, I decided to go through my yarn stash and declutter. It's starting as low as $1 a ball, all the way up to some prepackaged full and partial balls. This is the before, and I will show you the after and report back how I did. So this will be donated if it doesn't sell today, but it's selling at incredibly low, way below market value prices, just to declutter. A brief update on how it's going. The yarn sale has been open for 2 hours. There's still a lot here though. Nobody's bought anything else except yarn. I have some fabric and some other craft supplies, some craft books. Nobody's even looking at it. They just want the yarn. Thankfully, Hubs was here at the beginning because I had like 6 people right away. I had a person come like an hour before I opened, and I said, I'm sorry, we're open at 11. They didn't come back. Oh well. So I had 6 people right away, and it was a flurry of activity. And I told people to bring their own bags, which they did, and they filled them up. I'm just happy it's getting rehomed to people that will use the yarn because, yeah, I got a lot of yarn. It's pretty windy out, so you may or may not hear the wind. This is my fill up a standard size grocery bag like this for $1 bin. I've filled it up twice now of just partial balls that I have with no labels, obviously. That's been successful. I've also gone through a lot of my bins and I've moved stuff to different prices just to kind of get rid. Shockingly, nobody wants my styrofoam heads, 50 cents each. I mean, I'd just give them away at this point, which I will be doing after the sale. But none of the stuff up here is selling or even being looked at. I've got this grommet kit. It was actually my mother's. I don't know if I'll ever use it. It's got the, I don't know, the tulle and the grommets in here to make grommets. I mean, obviously I'll keep it if it doesn't sell. Sewing books that I do not use. Don't know why I thought I was going to be a sewer. A couple things I've taken off the table because I've had to think about it and I thought, no, I want to keep it. Like I had some black tablecloths. We can just use them at Thanksgiving. I've got some fabric here. I'm never going to be a sewer. Eventually I will sell my sewing machine. I think I'm just going to give this all to Alice if she wants it. I think I'm just going to use the stuffing of these rounded pillows for toys if they don't sell. I mean, 50 cents. Pillows are expensive now. And I have some yarn that I bagged up to put together because there's partial balls and full balls just to make it easier for a bigger project. I keep filling up the bins. I put a whole bunch of bins away already. So this is where we're at. I don't know if I'll get any more people or not. It was a very last minute yarn sale, and I feel like it's been pretty successful, but I still have 2 hours to go. So I'm going to just start knitting my project, I think, while I possibly wait for others. I don't know. I think it's just going to all go, a lot of this stuff's just going to go in a big box for a donation somewhere. I'm feeling really good about this. I really am. Yeah, it's very freeing. To me, I look at my craft room and it still looks like a mess because I have bins with yarn for projects, but once I kind of get it a little more organized, I'll show you the yarn room again. I did have a video chat with Alice because she was out at the lake, and I showed her and she noticed a difference. She did. I should have took a very good before video, which I didn't because I was just in a mad dash of throwing yarn in bins. But it's going to get a little more organized and we'll see how it looks. But I will come back to you at the end of the sale to let you know if anything else has sold. It has definitely died down to practically nothing. I put a couple of balloons just at the end of the driveway because I didn't really have a sign, but I advertised it on 7 Facebook groups, and I had one couple come that didn't want yarn, but they came in to see what we had and had a lovely chat with them. And now I'm just sitting here waiting. The project of the day is a pair of doggy mittens with Lion's brand wool spun yarn. This is a 5-weight acrylic wool blend, and they knit up really nicely. And I did make a marled looking dog with this yarn, and he turned out really cute, and I will show you him at the end of this episode. I'm not recording when people are here, but I had a cute couple of customers. I had a mom here with her twin boys. They were in grade 8, so I guess they're around 13, 14. And she was looking at the yarn in the fill-a-bag for $1 bin. And she didn't bring a bag. So I said, well, be creative and, I'll count that. So her one son was wearing a hoodie. So he put some in his hood, in the front pocket of his hoodie, and then in his arms. And I'm like, good enough. Just please take my yarn. Huh? My balloon's broke in the wind, so no wonder I haven't had anybody for half an hour. I'm going to try and make this a little darker to say yarn sale and zip tie this onto our post. But it is so windy, the balloons blew away, and now I know why I haven't had a customer for 45 minutes. Just fine. So Hubs and I'm just going to check the sign again. Hubs and I rigged a second sign that says yarn sale on it, so we'll see if anyone stops. I feel like I was very specific in my post of what was for sale, but at least there's something that maybe people will stop and take a look at what is left. This is painful and kind of boring, I'm not going to lie. I just texted my neighbor to see if she was home to come and visit me because I'm just very bored. I have an hour left. I decided to revamp my post on Facebook Marketplace, and I did a short video of what was left. And I also did it in the Winnipeg D-Stash group. because it is 15 minutes from here. And I basically said I'm open for another hour. And then you can always message me to make an appointment. I'll leave it in the garage for the rest of the night. And then I'll move it to back into the house and sort it out for donation. But I don't know if I'm going to get any more customers. I got an hour. I'm so bored. I guess I could just shut her down now, but I mean, it was still a very successful day. So far, I've made $231.25, and I had 10 buying customers in that amount. So not bad at all. Hub said I couldn't sell his tractor for $1. I'll share another cute story since we're sitting here. My neighbor contacted me last night and said that they have family staying with them who were displaced from the northern wildfires, and they have 2 big dogs, and don't be alarmed if the dogs are in our yard because they're just staying with them temporarily. I'm like, no problem. What kind of breed, what kind of dogs are they? Because I knew. And one is a golden lab and one was a husky. Well, sure enough, the boys came and visited us yesterday, but I didn't notice on our camera. So I texted my neighbor later in the night and said, yep, they came over. And she's like, oops. And I was like, no, it's funny. It made me laugh. I'm glad I asked about the breed because I would have been like, what the heck is going on here? But not shy at all. They're like, we're in the neighborhood. Do you have any treats? Well, I had 2 more people show up, 2 more groups, but they didn't want yarn. And I'm okay with that, but it is starting to rain. There's only 20 minutes left of the sale, so I think I'm just going to shut her down. We're expecting thunder showers for the next few hours, which is great. We really need it in Manitoba. I hope up north gets it as well. It is starting to rain, and thank you for joining me today and helping me curb my boredom. We'll see if I get any more bites online, but the next stage is to go through it and prepare for donation.